Cody, talk about just your first college game and just what your impressions were out there tonight.
It was definitely fun playing in front of this crowd. The crowd was great tonight. I feel like in the first half they were focused on me, and some of the other guys stepped up, and then in the second half they lost me a couple times on B hit me on a couple nice passes. And, I just tried to stay active, and just glad we came out with the win.
Feel like a point guard there on your steal and jam the other way?
I've done that a couple times in high school, but.
What did that play specifically just do for you, just to get you going, I guess, just to kind of give you a feel for what was going on?
Yeah, I definitely got the crowd into it. It got us going. I just tried to make a play.
Victor, the early bucket that you had, I think, off the opening tip, and then, there's a couple of dunks. I mean, how much of that just gets you going as well?
A lot of it, and I think a lot of it got my team going as well. I just tried to finish at the rim. They were kind of slow getting to me in the beginning, especially, and I was just trying to get to the basket as fast as I can and finish strong.
Do you feel like you guys maybe know how to feed off that energy a little bit more this year than last year? Just know how to ride that momentum a little bit more?
Yeah, I think we do. I think we thrive off it, and I think we're good enough to thrive off it. So hopefully we can continue doing that during the year.
Coach Green talked yesterday about Stony Brook, about them wanting to kind of dictate the pace of the game. It seemed like you guys were able to kind of dictate the pace, getting up and down. How important was that for you guys to kind of establish a tempo?
I think it was really important. If we play at our pace and maintain the pace that we want, we were able to get fast break buckets and play at our level, and which is a high level. And I think we sped them up a lot. They weren't really able to get in their sets as easy as they usually do, and we had them moving real fast, so it was hard for them to find open players.
Verdell, can you talk about the team defense? Maybe a little sluggish at the start, but then you guys really picked it up.
Oh yeah, I thought we let them get comfortable early, and that's why they stuck around. But I think that we after a timeout, Coach Green and Coach Buckley just really got into us. It was like, look, we're not here to give up 60, 70 points. We're here to shut teams out. And that really got us motivated. And I think that helped our offense too, because once we got stops, we were getting long rebounds and getting fast break points.
Verdell, as a guy who's been through some tough times here, how nice is it to come into one of these games and have so much talent around you and just be able to get the team to roll a little bit?
Oh, it's very relieving. When you got athletic wings like Victor and Will and run out and a big fella like Cody, it's easy. I saw I had 7 assists. It's easy when you stood up to a 7-footer and you catch it and dunks it. So it's a really very relieving, and we got to keep going forward from here.
What do you mean for you guys to get us up?
What did you think of Victor and Will and the kind of lift they gave you guys there in the first half, kind of leading into the halftime?
Oh, it was a huge lift. Like I said, those guys are so athletic that they make plays when stuff's broken down, and they're so active on the offensive rebounds and with their hands, they just make plays.
When you also get contributions from guys like Derek and Matt Roth with some big shots, how much did that just kind of open everything up at that point? I think you guys shot like 70% in the second half.
Oh, that's huge, because when our subs came in, we lose a beat. Will came off the bench today and gave us great contributions. Derek did, Matt did. So when you have subs come in and pick up where you left off at, it's hard to guard that.
Victor, Brian Dewar's leading scorer from last year, you were able to shut him out for most of the game. What were you looking to do against him tonight?
Get into him, and make him play at a fast pace. Because after watching a lot of film, it seemed like he was very comfortable, and he likes to play. He's very effective when he's comfortable. Excuse me. So I just try to speed him up as fast as I can, and just make him work and try to get him a little bit tired. And I think I did a pretty good job of that today.
Hey, Verdell, what did you think of Cody's freshman debut?
Oh, it was outstanding. It was remarkable. It's very rare that you see a freshman come in and do what he did today. He was. They came at him in the beginning, and instead of backing down, he attacked right back at him. I think that's huge. Moving on here from here on out with different guys in the Big Ten. They're gonna try to come at him, and if he just keeps his head like he did today and keep attacking him right back, it's gonna be huge for us.
What made it easier to get the ball?
Was it tough to keep your head after the shot you took early in the game?
I don't know. I think it was a little bit of an advantage because they didn't have as many big guys in there. So, you know, they had 23 was getting worn down, and then they had to bring in a couple guys that we hadn't even seen. You know, we just had a little bit on the scouting report about them. So I think it was a big help for the team.
Luke, were you at all nervous today? What was your level of anticipation finally getting to play against the county?
I don't get nervous for much anymore, but I was definitely excited. It was definitely a fun game, and just glad to get the season started on a good note here.
Cody, how much does it help your game to have guys like Vic and Will really taking away some of the double teams and changing the offense up a little bit like that?
Yeah, exactly. You know, we got great shooters with Jordy and Matt outside, Will and Vic driving. It makes my job easy for, you know, B dropping off passes to me. You know, we have a lot of weapons on this team, and I think if you take away one or two, then, you know, we have plenty more.
What happened on that play where you took a shot down low?
I don't know. You have to see it on film, I guess.
Anything else for these guys?
Cody, quick thought. You trying to keep up with your brother tonight, playing a little
I haven't heard anything.
Did you talk to him at all today, this morning, this afternoon?
I talked to him earlier in the week, but not really doing.
They're up 20.
Got to figure out a way to one up him. Play on the, I don't know where you play on a.
Play space.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know after.
Lake Monroe.
I don't know what's
Space
next.
Station.
Derek, just, I mean, how much better did you feel today out there? It obviously looked like you were hitting some shots.
I felt real good. You know, I thank Jordy and Cody, you know, for drawing the defense, and you know, even Verdell. You know, those guys draw defense, and that's kind of just what I've been doing lately in practice. Letting those guys draw two, wide open, I shoot the shot. You know, that's just, you know, what I've been doing in practice. And once the first, well, I can't say that. I have to say the first one went in and out, but you know, once I shot the second one, it went in. It all just came natural. Felt good. Felt like I couldn't miss today.
Austin, your thoughts on your first game?
You know, it was good. You know, coming in late. You know, just coming with the flow and the game come to me. You know, right when I got in, you know, I got that layup, so you know, I felt good. You know, I wasn't real nervous or anything. Just went out and played my game.
Derek, you just pretty much feel like a different guy today. I mean, like compared to last year when you look back at just what all you were dealing with injury-wise. I mean, did you just feel like pretty much a different person?
Yeah. I mean, lately I've been not working so much as gaining weight as I am, you know, just working on legs. Like I told you guys earlier, I lost a little weight. I feel like I'm running better. I don't know. I mean, I'm sitting there now, so I don't know. But you know, for me, it feels like I'm moving up and down the court a lot better. Still a little things I need to do on defense. You know, but that's why I got Coach Buck working with me every day. Just, you know, making sure I keep the right mindset. But today felt real good. Today felt, you know, I haven't felt this way in a long time. And it feels good to get out there and hit shots and play pretty good.
Pete?
Matt, you got your offense going. Just talk about that a little bit.
I mean, it was just good to get in the flow of the game there in the first half, to be able to come in and make an impact, come up with that rebound, and then that sequence of events where we got 4 free throws in a row and we kind of went on that little run and separated ourselves there later in the first half. It was just a good way to get things going for me personally, and it also was a great situation where we went through all that with the team and we were able to kind of pull away and get things rolling in our favor.
Derek, can you talk about Cody and just the different element and dynamic he gives to your team?
I mean, as you guys saw, I mean, Cody, what he's done today, I mean, is just the beginning. You know, in the beginning, Cody was drawn too, and actually, I was looking around, and I don't know who it was, but there was one specific fan who just kept getting up and just saying, "Throw it in him, throw it inside to him." And you know, that's what we've been harping on in practice a lot. You know, if the ball doesn't get to Cody, usually that team won't lose or won't win. But you know, once we find him in the post and he gets things going, and you know, he causes, you know, so much, you know, confusion for the defense. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to guard him. And you know, that's exactly what we need. We need that big man, and Cody's a guy who can finish. I mean, he went coast to coast today. It was unbelievable, but he did it. And you know, that's just opens up so much for the kid, and you know, he's going to help us tremendously. Like, you know, helping me out with my jump shot.
Derek, with the quick turnaround, what do you know about Chattanooga?
Chattanooga, we really haven't gone over them much. I know we've just been working on Stony Brook. You know, Coach was telling us that was going to be the hardest team to open up with, and very physical team. We're glad we got that one out of the way. Very good win for us. Very tough team. You know, we're going to come in tomorrow. You know, I don't really know the game plan, but I know it's going to be a lot of film within the next 2 days of Chattanooga. You know, we're just taking it game by game.
Matt, can you talk about how far Victor's come from last season to this?
Well, he's really progressed a lot, and I mean, obviously, you guys haven't seen how he works in the off season, how hard he works, and he was here all summer working, and when he was in the gym shooting, he was jumping and shooting games with Jordy and myself and Austin and these guys. Once everybody was on campus together, and really pushing himself to get better in every aspect of his game, not just the shooting, but I think all that's kind of adding up, and we're starting to see bits and pieces here and there where a year ago he wasn't making this move or he wasn't making this decision on a pass, and we really saw that tonight. He provided a great spark for us tonight, and really gave us a big boost emotionally and as well as his play on the floor.
Oscar, you played with Cody for a while. What were your thoughts when you saw him do what he did in his freshman debut?
You know, it's a Cody that you know I've seen all the time. You know, coming out, not forcing things, letting the game come to him, and I think that was the big thing for him was, you know, he just went out and played the game, didn't try to force things, and you know, found the open guy, and you know, then the game came to him, and then he got his open shots and stuff like that. So, you know, he played a heck of a game.
You guys mentioned the steal in the coast to coast. What did that do specifically for him and then for you guys by extension?
Well, I think it just kind of motivated us. It got the fans going. And it's always fun seeing a big fella get a steal, being active on defense, and be able to turn the corner in transition and get that breakaway and then finish it with a two-handed flush. It gets everybody going. It's something that you don't see every day in the game of basketball when you see a center running the floor like that, especially when he's got the ball the whole way. And I mean, they always say to reward him when they run, but he rewarded himself for running that situation. And it got us going, it got the fans going, and kind of continue to build on that momentum we had going for us.
Derek, do you think you could have done that?
Oh, I could have done it, but you know.
As gracefully?
No, well, I don't know if that's gracefully, but yeah, it'd have been a one-handed dunk. It wouldn't have been two. I don't know, but yeah, I feel like maybe I could have done it.
Derek, how much does this offense change when Vic and Will are kind of playing on all cylinders like they were tonight?
I mean, the game is just so fast-paced when those two are in. You know, whether it's you know, a quick dribble shot, you know, you never know with these two guys, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing at all. You know, we love to get up and go up, like I was saying, you know, we love to get up the floor, and those two are big time push the ball up the floor type guys. You know, you always got to be running because, you know, who knows, because I mean, those two are one of the best, or two of the best with the vision on the team. So they know when you're open. You just got to make sure you know when they see you open. You know, those guys just like to get out and run, and that's what we like to do. We like to get out and run, and you saw it today. I don't know how many times Victor got out and ran and had so many wide open layups, and, you know, Will, you know, that's, you know, just what he does. I mean, just shot, fade, shot. You know, those guys are, when they're connecting like that, they're hard to stop.
Matt, just considering what all Derek had to go through last year physically, just what did it mean to see him tonight playing like he was playing?
I mean, it's the Derek that I've known, and I knew last year was very tough on him going through what he went through, and while it wasn't a major injury or a major setback, it was just the little things that stop you from performing at your maximum level, and it's just been good to see him progress through the offseason and to really work. I mean, I can't stress enough how hard he worked in the offseason with all the little injuries that he'd had, just to get back to where he was 100% and ready to give us the best of everything he could.
Okay, guys. Thanks.
Thanks, fellas.